Russian President Vladimir Putin is deploying missiles from the 1960s as his military runs out of high-precision weapons. Russian forces are engaged in a fierce battle in eastern Ukraine for control of the Donbass, especially the city of Severodonetsk. Like many other cities in Ukraine, Severodonetsk has been subjected to a series of Russian airstrikes and shelling, causing heavy damage to both infrastructure and lives. According to a new intelligence report from the British Ministry of Defence, MOD, in the context of gradually dwindling its reserves of high-precision weapons, the Kremlin is forced to use weapons from the Cold War to continue the operation. Specifically, the military of President Putin is having to replace the missiles in use with Kh-22. Many Russian soldiers are panicking and indignant because their combat equipment is aging, putting the lives of Russian soldiers at risk. Many soldiers have sought to flee to escape this death. Since April 2022, Russian medium bombers have used Kh-22 heavy anti-ship missiles since the 1960s to target the above targets, the MOD said in its June 13 news release. These 5.5-ton missiles are primarily designed to destroy aircraft carriers with nuclear warheads. When used in the conventional warhead ground attack role, they are highly accurate. Very poor, thus can cause significant damage and civilian casualties. Last week, British Defence Secretary Ben Wallace travelled to Kiev to hold talks with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. During a two-day visit, Mr. Wallace also had a meeting with Alexei Reznikov, the Minister of Defence of Ukraine. The meetings focused on Britain's continued provision of aid to help Ukraine deal with current and future threats. President Zelensky later praised Britain's support, describing London as a true friend. He said, "Overall, I am very grateful to Britain. This war has shown who our friends are. Not just a strategic friend, but a true friend." The Ukrainian president added, "Arms, money and sanctions, these are the three things in which Britain consistently demonstrates its leadership role." Mr. Wallace also praised Mr. Zelensky for the leadership he showed in the war with Russia. The UK Defence Secretary said the Ukrainian president had done a great job. Britain was the first European country to send weapons to Ukraine and has since provided more than $900 million in military aid to Kiev, which includes thousands of anti-tank missiles, air defence systems and vehicles. Armoured. The British government also recently announced that it would supply the M270 multi-role missile system, MLRS, to Ukrainian forces to help them defend themselves against Russian long-range artillery.